Settlers Run Golf and Country Club officially opened in 2007, southwest of Melbourne's city centre. It's a link-style championship golf course designed by Greg Norman. Michael Ellis is the golf superintendent, and recently Craig Burley caught up with him.
So the whole property, I think it's about 85 hectares in total. And yeah, so I got about two and a half of greens, 2 of tees, 20 of fairway, and probably about 10 of rough. So it's quite time consuming when it comes to spraying.
Yeah, it certainly then comes back down to that staff levels too, doesn't it, when you've got areas of this nature?
Yeah, definitely, and unfortunately at the moment where I'm at is I'm finding myself on the tools a lot more than I'd like to be, rather than managing, just because of the staff levels I've got and the quality staff that are skilled enough to get out there and spray, but that's an ongoing thing that we're working through.
Getting qualified staff, as with the rest of Australia, has been challenging, and Michael has 9 on his team right now.
I've had a couple of guys leave in the last sort of 6 months or so. I think it's just hard in the industry at the moment. A lot of courses I know are going through the same problems, just trying to find qualified staff, which is one issue I'm having as well. I'm probably at a 50-50 split of qualified versus just labour intensive staff. Got a couple of summer casuals in, a few work experience kids to fill the gap here and there, but yeah, for most of it I'm just running with 9.
And the club has been supportive, offering a range of attractive incentives.
It's been pretty slim pickings of the last 6 months, which has made things harder, especially with a couple of my roles needing to be filled, being a 2IC and a mechanic. I think it's just the way the industry is, unfortunately. It's not the highest paying industry, and that you struggle to recruit people on the low income that it does offer.
Michael has been at Settlers Run Golf Course for nearly 5 years and superintendent for the last 2. Craig Burley asked what his challenges were when he took over.
Power was a big one. Yeah, just the ledge and cooch, it's just the amount of car traffic we get, it just doesn't hold up, and the power's just taken off. And I've gone with the spectacle last year, first time, and got really good results from that. And I'm really pleased with where we're at now.
Michael is managing the course through a transition phase started 2 years ago, using line planting to convert the course from ledge and cooch to harder wearing, warm season Santa Ana cooch on his fairways.
About 2 years ago we started that, so one of our fairways was 12 months behind, just for time constraints, but yeah, so we're probably coming up, I reckon, 70% coverage across the course, I reckon, so hopefully in the next 2 years I'd like to think we can get to full coverage. It's the first time I'd been involved in line planting. I think not wiping out everything that it was going to compete against was the biggest challenge, I guess. Like, it slowed the process down, but mainly being an 18-hole course, we don't have the luxury that some courses do, that you can shut one course and they use one. So I think that's slowed us down a little bit, but just a lot of cultural practices to keep promoting what's in there.
Drainage has been another challenge the club has faced, and Michael has focused on his worst areas in an ongoing program that is chipping away at the problem.
Countless amounts of drainage. It's just such a heavy clay soil, really wet in winter, so every year we're just picking the worst holes and just drainage until it gets too wet again.
And if it's not drains, it's bunkers.
We're going through a lot of bunker renovations at the moment, so that's our yearly project. We've done 3 holes so far. We'll just see how far we get before it starts to get busy over the summer period, then we'll just get into our summer maintenance program.
Michael is learning how to use a wedge rather than a driver to chip away at his ambitious renovation plans to get his course onto the green.